Hey, what's going on everybody? My name is Awais and I welcome you to another tutorial on AutoCAD. I've done a lot of tutorials on AutoCAD in the past, such as full training series of AutoCAD, and I've done few projects as well. Today I'm going to show you an app which is available on iOS and Android. It's called Autocad 360. I recently started using this app and I really liked it. So I want to make a tutorial of Autocad 360 on Android. If you can't access your computer, you can use this app on the go, and pretty much the basic tools that are available in that, you can use those tools to edit your drawing. You can even create your own drawing. If you want to make a basic plan, this app is pretty good. Before we start our class, I want to say thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Today I've reached about 750 subscribers, so thank you so much for your support. And if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. That being said, let's get started. So I'm gonna go to my mobile now, and I've got the app here. I'm gonna show you here. So I've got Autocad 360. I'm gonna open that, and we're gonna go and create a file, and then we're gonna make a simple room, a door, and a window by using the tools available in this tool. So let's get started. Okay, so this is the app I have now. It's Autocad 360 Pro. There's a paid version and a free version as well. So you get 30 days trial version, which is pretty amazing. I guess you get to use this, and if you like it, you can upgrade it. In the app now, I'm going to create a new file. Tap on the plus sign to create a new file. Here you got three options. The first option is basically create a new file, connect your storage. If you have a storage such as OneDrive, Google Drive, and your DWG file are in there, you can access them from here. So you can upload a file directly from your phone as well. So I'm going to create a new file by tapping here, tap on done, and tap on OK now. Alright, so now a file is being created now. Okay, so we got the panel at the bottom. On the top we got some settings there. So first let's go and set up our drawing. So I'm going to tap on this arrow button, which is going to take me to settings, and then tap on this setting button. Alright, so down here I want you to change unit types to inches. That's the most important thing. It's up to you guys. The other units are available here as well, such as meters, kilometers, units, millimeters. So but I use feet and inches, so that's why I changed this to inches. So on the top we got object snapping. You can turn off object snapping, tracking there, object snapping mode. If you tap here, you can see endpoint intersection. So it's pretty cool. This app is pretty amazing, I guess. I mean, I've used it for like 2 weeks now, and I've edited my drawings, and even I created a new project in this app. Okay, so let's go to the app now. We will explore this setting during this tutorial, so don't worry, I will explain all the settings available here. So I'm gonna tap on this blue arrow to get out from the settings. Down here we got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 panels. So the first panel I've got is a draw panel, and I've got about 6 commands in the panel. Next we got annotation, measure, dimension, GPS. Okay, so the modify panel as well. It wouldn't work because we don't have any object in a drawing yet. Okay, so now let's go and create room, and then we will trim that room, and then we're gonna make a door and a window. So I'm gonna select a draw panel, and I'm going to select a rectangle command. Okay, so I'm going to zoom out. You gotta use 2 fingers and pan out to zoom out. To pan in, you do to outside. Alright, okay, so let's go and create a rectangle. I'm going to tap on an arbitrary point. So tap here, and the next tab I'm going to tap about here. As you can see that we got the dimension and we got our rectangle done. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to tap on this dimension, which is 0 feet 7 inch, right? So I'm going to tap here. Now I can type the exact dimension. So I want this room to be about 10 feet. Alright, so now I have to zoom out by using 2 fingers there. Alright, so now I can see my dimension. Now I'll tap on 7 inches. I'm going to remove that and make it to 0. Okay, that's done. And the next dimension, I want this to 10 feet as well. So tap on the top dimension. Alright, and then type 10 feet. Select the next dimension. Get rid of it by tapping on this backspace button. And now once you're happy with that, what you want to do, just tap on the tick mark button, right? So let's have a look now over rectangle there. Okay, so I've got this rectangle there now, yeah. So let's go and offset that. So this app is pretty amazing. So we have some modify command here. So to go to the modify panel, I want to select the rectangle, which will take me to the modify panel. So in the modify panel, we got delete, copy, edit vertices. You can change the layer as well, move, scale and rotate, mirror, offset, trim, extend. So these are the basic commands you use to make a 2D plan. You can make a complete 2D plan by using just this app on the phone. Can you believe it? Just on the phone. You don't have to touch Autocad on the computer. So this is really amazing. I would highly recommend try this 30 days trial. It's really amazing. Okay, so now I'm going to basically offset that, right? So I've set up the dimension, that's 10 by 10 feet. So let's go and select that, and then I'm going to tap on offset tool, right? So offset that, and now I want to use my 2 fingers, right, and then just pan inside, and I'm going to just tap on any arbitrary point there. So tap here. This is going to make an offset of 2 feet 6 inches, but I don't want to do that. So I have to tap the dimension. Now I'm going to type 0 feet and then 9 inch, right? So 9 inch is going to be my wall. So after you've done, tap on this tick mark button. Now we have our room done with the wall. Okay, so let's go and select that outer rectangle and check the dimension of it. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to my dimension panel, tap on this yellow button which will take you out, and tap on dimension. Maybe tap on the measure first and then select the distance, right? So now what I want to do, I want to select that top vertex, and then I'm going to select the bottom vertex. It is giving me the dimension, that's 10 feet dimension there. So the angle is 2260, that's a different thing. Tap on green button to get rid of it. Need to go out from the panel, all you gotta do is to tap on the command, on the current command, sorry. Okay, so we got our room done now. Let me select the inner rectangle. Alright, and then I'm gonna select the dimension of it. So measure, and then tap on this vertex and this vertex. Alright, oops, it didn't select. I'm gonna select the distance. Alright, so select this and then zoom in a little bit and tap in front of it. So that's 9 inches, right? I'm not sure if I use this as a landscape mode. I can do that as a portrait mode, but I don't think that would work very well. So I keep that as, well, we get a lot more space to work with when you do that as a portrait mode. So we'll change that to portrait mode and let's have a look. Okay, so now I'm gonna zoom in by using my 2 fingers there. So our room is done now. I'm gonna go and make a door now. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in. I'm gonna go to my draw panel now and select the line, okay, and tap on somewhere in the middle. It's going to snap automatically into the middle of the line, and then tap on the top, okay, and then you can tap on a dimension, and 3 feet is fine. I'm going to change that to 6 inches. Okay, so the best way to do that is basically, if I select that line now and I'm going to tap on edit vertex, I'm going to select the vertex, I'm just going to take it to the left, and it's going to try snapping to the middle. Okay, it's going to make this line straight up, so I have to zoom in a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to change that to here. Okay, now we have the straight line. Let's check the dimension of it by going to measure panel, a distance, tap here and then tap here. Okay, that's about 3 feet 7 inches. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, so now we're gonna go and select an arc. Okay, tap here to accept that command. I'm gonna go to my draw panel again and then select the arc tool. Alright, so I'm going to try snapping on the top of this line. Done. And I'm gonna top here. Okay, and then I'm going to snap here. Alright, well, didn't work because that's a 3-point arc. If you know about AutoCAD, that we got 3-point arc, we got 2-point arc. So I'm going to select that arc now, and I'm going to edit the vertices. Okay, I'm going to select that vertex and I'm just going to drop it to this middle. Okay, I'm going to select this vertex and I'm just going to try dragging it about here. Alright, so I'm going to accept that. Alright, so we have done our door now. Let's go and make a window now. Alright, so I'm going to basically go in the middle here now, and select that draw panel, and let's go and create a line here. Alright, so that's the same thing. All you need is a rectangle, line, circle, arc, and trim, extend, offset command to make a pretty decent, a simple plan. So all you gotta do is just get used to with these commands. That's it. Alright, so I'm gonna go and tap somewhere in the middle, tap somewhere next. So we got 9-inch line in the middle. Now let's go and offset this line. I'm gonna go back to my modify panel. To go to modify panel, select that line, and then go to offset command. Alright, so we got offset command. I'm gonna tap on the top, that line's done. Okay, and then we're gonna go and change this to, let's say 2 feet and 6 inches. Fine, so I'm gonna change this to 6 inches. Alright, so tap on the green button, that's done. Well, I can make another offset here, down here, to make that in the middle, but I want to show you the mirror command as well. So we're gonna go and select this line, tap on the mirror command, and now I'm going to select this point, okay, and then I'm going to select that point there. So what I did, if you guys know about AutoCAD, how to work out with the mirror command, so select the object, select the mirror command, and then you select the midpoint. So you gotta make the midpoint. So I had that midpoint, so that's why. Okay, so let's deselect everything by pressing on this yellow button, and then I'm going to get rid of this middle line. So select that, go to your modify panel. It automatically takes you to the modify panel here. So let's delete that line now, and now we're gonna use the trim command. Okay, so let me select this line and this line, okay, and then go and select that trim command, then get rid of this, right? Okay, well, you could make those line in the middle. You guys know how to show the window. All you gotta do is to get used to with the tools here, right? So I'm going to create another line here. Let's create a rectangle, right? So select here and then select here. That's our rectangle, but that's a separate object now. That's the benefit of it. Alright, so we got that, and now I'm gonna go and select the line tool, and I'm gonna try tapping in the middle and tap on the middle. Alright, so I can make another offset on the both sides to make it a bit wider, but that's kind of window we have. Alright, okay, so we have done a door and a window in this software. So I'm pretty much showing you the basic concept, what are the commands available. So now we're gonna go and explore the commands available in the actual tool. Okay, so I'm going to explain those tools. Well, if you guys know about circle is easy to use. Tap in the middle and then tap outside. It's gonna give you a diameter. Alright, so we have seen the draw panel. Now let's go and check the annotation. So in the annotation panel, we got text, clouds, marker, image, arrow, right? So let's look at the text now. Tap on the text, tap somewhere in the mid in the drawing, right? And then you can just stop typing the text. Alright, okay, so press on the green button to accept that. Next we got some clouds. You can create a cloud. This option is available on AutoCAD as well, so they put it in this one as well. I'm not sure how to use this. Well, there's a lot of usage of this tool in actual software, but here I think we didn't need that, so that's fine. Okay, so the next we got marker. That's just a marker. You can just keep marking the stuff and type a text. That's just the annotation. You have to undo that. Okay, so next we got image. We can import the image from our gallery, from camera, so that's kind of cool as well. If you have a sketch, such as I've got a sketch of my plan, so I can just bring it here and I can start drawing on the top of my sketch. That's really cool, right? So I'm gonna undo. Okay, so next we got arrow. This is just a simple arrow. Tap, tap, tap. It's gonna make an arrow. This is helpful when you make a stairs, right? To make a stairs, then you need an arrow, so that's what it is there. I wish there was a command here. If I select my wall there, I wish there was a command called array. Array is very useful command, but I don't see that command here, so we gotta work out whatever we have. So you have to keep offsetting to make stairs in the plan, right? Okay, so let's get rid of this arrow now. Let me show you the selection as well. Well, I'm gonna go to my draw panel and just create a new rectangle here. Okay, we got the rectangle there. Okay, so now let's look at the selection, how to select. Okay, so I'm going to undo to get rid of that panel. I'm gonna zoom in. Alright, so if I tap and hold and now drag my finger to the left, it's giving me the green window. So you guys know in AutoCAD, green window selects everything it touches. Alright, so that's it, we got selected all multiple objects in the same selection, right? So I'm going to deselect by tapping in any arbitrary point, or you can tap on the yellow point, right? Okay, so let's look at the blue window is available here, which is kind of cool selection, I guess. Okay, if I tap, hold, and then drag my finger to the right, it's a blue selection now. Okay, you can see on the screen it's a blue selection now. So everything has to come inside, the complete object has to come inside that, so that's when it selects. Alright, so we got that now. We covered draw panel, annotation panel, it's been covered. Measure is basically if you have a distance which is straight angle, you can do by distance. If you want to calculate area, you can do that, radius and angle. Next we got dimensions, which is really cool, right? You can annotate your full drawing. So align dimension, right? So I'm going to select here, select this vertex, and now I'm going to click and drag the arrow upwards. So we got the dimension there. You guys know about diameter, radius and angular, right? So these are the different types of dimension available for different types of objects. Next we got layer panel, right? So if I tap here, I've got green layer, blue layer, white, black, all the layers available. Okay, so if I tap on the white layer, and now if I go to my draw panel, draw a rectangle, it's going to be on that layer. Okay, so the layers are very important in AutoCAD as well. So if you bring your file, you can edit your 2D plan here, a complete project available on your AutoCAD desktop software. You can bring it here and edit it. So then down here we got another button here, which is basically a full screen. It lets you work on your drawing without interrupting you with any tools, right? So let's go and tap on blue arrow button. Here I'm gonna explain some settings here. So first setting, we got a layer panel, so you can turn off the layer. Well, if you have a full project, you import that here in this application. You can turn off the layer, you can turn on the layer. Let's jump to the next setting, right? So we got some view option here. So if you are lost in your drawing and you want to zoom, extend, whatever comes in your drawing, what are the objects available in your drawing, you can directly access them by tapping here, zoom, extend. It's going to zoom, extend to every object. Alright, so let's go back to setting now. You got 3D wireframe. If you import a 3D object from your AutoCAD software, you can basically import that and look at it in the 3D view, which is really cool, right? Next setting, we got some properties. So if I select this rectangle, and let's go back to properties. So here I can see the white color, you can see the dimension and area of that object, you can see the layer of that object. So these are the properties available. Next we have some blocks. Well, there's no blocks available in this app. You have to import it from AutoCAD software, from AutoCAD cloud services. You can import those blocks here, so you can use them here. Next we got some design feeds, such as like image, area, pure point. These are just settings for the application, right? So settings I've already shown you. You can change the unit types from here, and ortho snapping and polar snapping, those are options available here. Okay, so I pretty much covered everything in this tool, whatever I thought it should be explained. On the top we got some sharing options. So if you tap on the top here, it's gonna give you the printing options such as plotting style. If you know AutoCAD, you should be familiar with all of this stuff. Next we got some add people. So if you have any friends who work in Autodesk and work in AutoCAD and they have the cloud services activated, so you can basically send this and share this file. That's it. I guess that's pretty much it is for this tutorial, and I hope you guys like this quick tutorial. This is not a quick tutorial, it's about 30 minutes, but still I wanted to cover every single thing available in this app. Before I go, I want to remind you guys, please subscribe. I'm working very hard to make this tutorial for you guys. Share with your friends. If you like this, hit down that like button, subscribe to the channel. That's pretty much it. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, if you have any question, you can follow me on Twitter and you can tweet me directly there. I will answer your question. So that's it for this tutorial, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.